Hi, the question says a driver of a car traveling at 52 km per hour applies brakes and accelerates uniformly in the opposite direction. That means it is retarding, so the car stops in 5 seconds. Another driver going at 3 km per hour in another car applies his brakes slowly and stops in 10 seconds. On the same graph paper, plot the speed versus time graphs for the two cars. Which of the two cars traveled farther after the brakes were applied? Now, in the first case, we have been given that the initial velocity of the car is given to be 52 km per hour. So you convert it into meter per second by multiplying it by 5 by 80. So you get the value to be 14.4 meter per second. Your final speed would be 0 as the car comes to stop and the time taken to be 5 seconds. Similarly, for the case B, that is graph B, the initial speed is given to be 3 km per hour. To convert it into meter per second, we'll multiply it by 5 by 80. That will be 0.83 meter per second. Again, the final speed for the car B would be 0 and the time taken to get it to 0 value will be 10 seconds. So we need to calculate the distance covered in both the cases, as we need to compare which car has traveled farther distance after the brakes were applied. So for the first case, your distance can be calculated by the area under the graph. So that case, your S1 can be taken as half into base into height, where base is your 14.4 meter per second and height, that is your time interval, is given to be 5 seconds. So distance traveled by car A would be 36 meters. Similarly, for car B, your area would be half into base into height, where again your base will be your velocity, initial velocity, that is 0.83 meter per second, and your height, that is the time taken, would be 10 seconds. So the distance traveled by car B would be equal to 4.15 meter. So from this two data, we can easily say that your car A has traveled greater distance as compared to car B. So we can conclude by saying that car traveling with a speed of 52 km per hour, that is 14.4 meter per second, will travel far to a longer distance after the brakes were applied as compared to car B, which travels only 4.15 meter. Thank you.